My phone lit up at 3:12 a.m. with a text that shattered my world. It was Ethan, my husband of 6 years, texting from another woman's house. "I'm at Lauren's. Come get me, or we're done." I stared at the words, my heart pounding in the dark. Instead of begging, I typed 3 words. "Then we're done." A minute later, I forwarded his location to Lauren's husband, Miles, who was halfway across the globe in Singapore. By sunrise, Ethan was at my door, broken and homeless, but I'd already tasted something sweeter than vengeance: freedom. Miles called at 3:13 a.m., his voice calm despite the bomb I'd just dropped. "How long did you know?" he asked from Singapore's Changi airport. "About a minute longer than you," I said, Ethan's text still burning on my screen. We'd both sensed the cracks in our marriages for months, but that night, the truth hit like a freight train. For weeks earlier, I'd sat across from Ethan at my sister's dinner table, pretending we were still a team. My sister, Ellen, had served her signature lasagna, toasting our perfect marriage. Ethan's hand rested on mine, clammy with secrets, as his phone buzzed relentlessly. Each glance at it, each quick reply, was a betrayal disguised as normalcy. His smile at Ellen's stories was too tight, his laughter a second too late. I ignored it, clinging to the illusion of us. That morning, I'd found a receipt in his coat pocket. Lux Bistro, $142.87, 10:32 p.m. He'd claimed a late meeting with a client. The paper felt like a confession he hadn't meant to leave. I tucked it away, silent, watching him play the devoted husband at dinner while my family bought every lie. Ellen called us relationship goals. The irony stung. Ethan's mornings had shifted months ago. He brewed coffee but angled his phone away, screen hidden. Our kisses became fleeting, barely touching. He'd started late-night showers, claiming big pitches at work, emerging in a cloud of sharp new cologne that wasn't for me. I'd lie awake, hearing the water run too long, wondering who he was texting behind the locked door. The company picnic in June was the first red flag I couldn't unsee. At Lakeview Park, Miles introduced Lauren as his rock, his arm around her. She barely met my eyes, her smile too quick. When Ethan shared a work anecdote, Lauren laughed too loudly, her hand lingering on his arm. Later, during a frisbee game, their shared glance across the field held entire conversations. Ethan dropped the frisbee, and everyone laughed, except me. I started noticing a gym charge in Belltown, near Lauren's condo, not our neighborhood. Late client dinners that aligned with Miles's trips abroad. By September, I was collecting evidence. A $189 hotel charge during a work lunch. Uber receipts to Belltown. Ethan's Instagram likes on Lauren's posts, sunsets, coffee cups, captions about seizing the moment. Each heart was a knife. When Miles called from Singapore, we realized we'd both been tracking the same collapse from opposite sides of the world. "I've got a flight home," he said. "Thanks for ending my delusion." The credit card statement confirmed it. Belltown Fitness, $175 per month. Ethan's new muscles weren't for me. I mentioned a couple's gym deal. He deflected, saying he needed solo time. I pressed, "Belltown's far for solo time." He froze, then lied about it being near his office. The lie sat between us, unchallenged. At my cousin's wedding, Ethan vanished for urgent calls during dinner, returning with his Thai askew and a faint floral scent that wasn't mine. My aunt whispered, "You okay?" I nodded, but the truth was clawing its way out. By November, Ellen's Thanksgiving table had an empty chair. Ethan texted, helping Lauren with a flat tire. I ate alone, my family's pity louder than their chatter. Dr. Chun, my doctor, noticed my spiking anxiety. "Is home okay?" she asked. I spilled everything: receipts, lies, Lauren's perfume. She handed me therapy referrals and abuse pamphlets. "Protect yourself," she said. I called a therapist, then a lawyer, Olivia Grant. Olivia's office was a fortress of calm. I showed her my evidence: screenshots, receipts, a timeline of Ethan's emergencies. She nodded. "You're smarter than most." Filed to remove him from the lease. "Secure your finances." I opened a new bank account, transferred half our savings, and installed cameras in our condo. The feed showed Ethan packing bags during meetings, choosing shirts I'd gifted him for someone else. On New Year's Eve, Ethan left for a friend's party. I sipped Merlot alone, deleting our engagement photos. At 3:12 a.m., his text arrived. I forwarded it to Miles, ignored Ethan's calls, and powered off my phone. Sleep came deep and unburdened. Morning brought Ethan, disheveled, at my door. I showed him the lease termination. "You're off it," I said. "Claire threw me out," he stammered. I was nothing to her. I closed the door, answering Miles's sister, who detailed Lauren's meltdown, Ethan's clothes strewn across her lawn, neighbors calling the cops. At court, Olivia dismantled Ethan's case. Receipts, footage, and Instagram posts painted a clear picture. The judge awarded me the condo, half his retirement, and attorney fees. Ethan's budget lawyer had no defense. Walking out, I felt unshackled. Months later, over coffee with Miles, we laughed at our ex's predictable falls. Lauren in a studio apartment, Ethan demoted, dating a naive 23-year-old. My family erased Ethan from our history. A promotion to compliance director came. Irony sharp. Ethan's fraud created my role. By June, I saw Ethan at Pike Place with his new girlfriend. He stared. I bought peonies and walked away. Indifference my shield. My condo bloomed with plants, art, and peace. The 3:12 a.m. text wasn't destruction. It was liberation. Revenge fades. Peace endures. I'd chosen myself, and that was enough. Favorite moment? When I sent Ethan's location to Miles. What's yours? Share below.